Greetings, Cancer. The Ivy Phoenix here with your a February 2019 reading. Welcome back to my channel to those of you who are returning, and hello to all of you who are new. Sorry, taking a very relaxed approach to this reading because I feel like there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you may not be privy to. Sorry, I'm going to use this on my back. Okay. That a lot of the signs are not going to be privy to. All right. So, yeah. Just, not wanting to sit up here and do anything besides just be myself right in front of the camera per usual, but even more so today. So, let's see what's going on for Cancer, February 2019. So far, we have the King of Wands on the table. Ace of Pentacles. Let me tell you, I'm feeling dog tired at this very moment. Haven't been. It's fairly early for me. I'm feeling tired. And for some reason, I want to say, all right, so we have 2 5s on the table, 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Rods. Cancer, I don't know if the full moon and your sign took you out or what's going on here. Okay. Well, something got phased out. That is for certain. I think we're good. Seven of Pentacles. It's needed to. Needed to. And I think now it's like, you're planting the seeds and you're being patient on what's to come. Okay. King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. For some reason, I want to stop right there. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if in the month of January or if currently, like right now, you have potentially felt as if somebody was getting away with something. Or perhaps it was you, Cancer, who was trying to get away with something. And instead of, going through the judgment per se of taking the lower road to get to a certain destination or get some type of result, it has it may have definitely impacted your finances and your material wealth and left you feeling like this, but I don't think you're going to go through as much as you could or could have. And that's been surprising for you. However, you've had to wrestle internally with yourself. I don't think that this is external, even though it is the 5 of Wands and not, let's say, the 5 of Swords where it's mental, or, perhaps the 5 of Cups where it's emotional. I feel as if you have had to wrestle with yourself. This could also be, trying to find different opportunities as well. So you feel like, you're zigzagging every which way to remedy what happened here. But even then, you're still going to get a new beginning with the Ace of Wands here. Now, what you're going to have to face, though, is the consequences of your actions. So I don't feel as if, you know, this is anything specific. Like usually I can pinpoint if it's love, if it's work, if it's life. But I feel like this could go any one of those directions. General reading, of course. But you have to deal with it. You are in the midst of dealing with it and recognizing what it is that you have done. And so, you know, you're moving slowly through that energy for one, but also two, it's going to stay with you for a little while. So like I said, I think, you know, you're planting this seed or have planted this seed, and you're waiting for the other side of what this is to take effect. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, lucky you, Cancer. Lucky you that you are not having to deal with the crap that you really could have been dealt from doing this. For some of you, it could have been an act of revenge. You know, it could have. And so perhaps, you know, Divine was definitely backing you up and, you know, trying to balance the scales that way. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's get one more, please. Trying to balance the scales that way, and perhaps that's why this isn't coming down on you like it could have. But you're still going to, you still have to deal with it regardless of. Yeah. Two of Wands. To me, the man in this picture, if you look at his leg right there, it kind of feels like he's definitely been through a battle. Like this wasn't easy, even trying to get to the result. I don't know why you wouldn't have stopped then, but Cancer, you definitely saw it through. I will give you that. You did. We have the Strength card here, which is number 11 in this particular deck versus 8. So like I said, I feel like there is a balancing of the scales that happened here where you aren't being dealt the card of karma like you usually or more than likely would have in different circumstances. But you're dealing with it. The Five of Wands shows up again. Dealing with it heavily too. Perhaps on a, you know, spiritual level as well as a physical level with the Two of Cups here. And then we have Judgment. Somebody was getting their just due, but the person who was doing the doing or being, you know, the one who's providing the justice, I don't think was really understanding where they would fit into the picture. It just seemed like it was going to be straight-laced and to the point, right? Where it's like, okay, I'm doing this because you did it, when it doesn't work like that. You know, it doesn't work like that. It's now invoking this additional level of karma that didn't necessarily need to be there. So, you know, you're waiting on it. You're sifting through that energy. But the other side of the coin was that, you know, you take it for what it was and you keep it pushing. And unfortunately, that's not the route that you took. But you're still being guided here. All right, Cancers. It's very interesting reading here. I don't think that this may, you know, resonate with a ton of Cancers out there. But with a fair few of you, you know, sound off in the comments and let me know exactly what this was and how you're doing with it. How you're doing with it. Because it feels like a mixed bag. You know, some of you are like, yep, okay. It is what it is. I can't deny it. I can't ignore it. That's not happening. Come on now. Just one, please. So I'm going to do, you know, two messages. Like I said, things going on behind the scenes that you may not. And maybe that's, you know, what's causing you some of the confusion is you don't understand why, especially if you did something super harsh to get back. You don't understand why it isn't worse. But there are things going on behind the scenes for every single sign. And so I wanted to get, a specific spiritual message, and then I will do, the general oracle just to round out the reading for the month. Cancer, February 2019. One spirit message, please. Thank you. Maybe the draw for all of this was money, prosperity, health, and abundance. Maybe somebody stole from you. Maybe somebody took from you where, it made you sick or something like that. Ooh, I haven't been showing the bottom of the deck for this, but how can I not? Also a shade of green with the snakes. So let's get your oracle message. I feel like somebody stole from you. Somebody did something, so you got extremely sick. Like I said, it did impact your money, where maybe you before were at the 10 of Pentacles and you got all the way down to the Ace of Pentacles. And although it's a big pentacle, it's not what Cancer had worked their behind off for. You let this person or this situation get so close that you weren't paying attention. And maybe your analysis is what's kind of, hurting or causing you to really reevaluate how this all went down. But, the 10 of Pentacles is nearby. It's coming. It's just now you have to be patient. You definitely have to be patient for all of this energy to rectify and be balanced. Guaranteed. You do. Cancer oracle message for February. And there we go. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I feel like, y'all know I don't really always rock with the sayings when the oracle cards come out, but I feel again, having faith that this is working out in your favor, and I mean seriously, because I can only imagine if it were other people or when this happened to you, Cancers, like somebody is getting their just due. The person who was doing the justing is trying to understand how, the gauntlet isn't being thrown down over their head. And it is because you have spiritual protection over this. Divine does allow certain things to take place for a purpose. And just as much as you may have been able to get away with it or get through it, Cancers, there's a lesson in it for you too. And I think you're definitely learning it. Hands down. Very, very, very interesting reading. But it could be in a number of areas for different, each of you out there. It could be different for all of you, but the message is still the same. So that is your February 2019 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually kind of did. Always refreshing to see something a little bit different than, money in particular and love in particular, but to really see how somebody's life is going to change and change for the better. I don't think that whoever it was that you started out as, you're not going to end that way. The way that this is rolling out, I don't see that. I think that you are really going to grow on the other side of this. So, absolutely love and adore you all. Join me on Facebook and Instagram. If you want something a lot more specific to your situation to kind of see where this is headed, all my information is down in the description box below. Thank you all so much for those of you who have ordered readings or healing services from me over the last few weeks. And I will definitely talk to you all very soon. Mwah. Be blessed.